Okay, it has been a while, so let's show you what is going on here. I think the last time you saw anything was the General up and going and leaving. Well, we've got this little GMC that came in. Isn't she a beaut? Just like my 65 Chev pickup I've got way over in the corner. This is complete frame off. Gentleman brought it to us, and so we didn't do the work for this one. Can't take credit for that. We did do the suspension. A long time ago, many moons ago, I don't even know where the video is. There's a video out there showing all the frame being in here and us doing the, putting the frame all together, doing all the suspension on it and doing the brakes. But we didn't do the paint and body. He's got a nice little 60, I forget what year he said it was. 64, 65, Chevy, 283, 202 heads. Oh no, sorry, 327, 202 heads, that's right. So we're waiting for a rad. So what we're doing is hooking up all the wiring, bleeding the brakes, getting the radiator in, putting a steering wheel on, doing the exhaust, just doing all the little stuff. Still got the old bull load 4-speed in there. Nice truck though. Straighten that mirror out. That bothers me. It's sitting all cockeyed. There we go. That's better. It's got some Corvette rally wheels on there. Factory color, blue with the white. She's got a bit of a plain Janer, this truck. Small back window. You know, really not any chrome. It's just got the chrome bumper, which I'm thinking maybe he might have added that, because usually if they had a painted grille, they had a painted bumper. I mean, I know a lot about these trucks because I've owned over a dozen over the years, and the first one that came in my life was in 1972. That's when my dad bought his 65 Chev pickup that's sitting way over in the corner. Gave it to me when I turned 18. I did a full restoration on it and then drove it and then took it apart and decided I was going to change the color from the green to a red, which I don't know why because I'm not a red fan. And it never went back together. And that's probably 25, 28 years ago. I don't know. But it's over there waiting. Does this give me inspiration? Hell yeah, it does. But I got a million things on the go. Shoebox Ford chopped, 55 gasser. 58 Chevy wagon doing something to it all the time. Oh, and I want to repaint my 58 Ford this fall. So I got a lot. He's put the nice oak deck in with the stainless strips. I like the stainless strips. I like them for the fact that if you put painted strips in, and you know, you're someone like myself, you put stuff in the box and haul stuff. I don't think he's going to do that, but I'm going to in mine. The painted ones just get chewed up right away, or at least the stainless, you know, they're stainless, they hold on. It's got the optional rear bumper, you know. A lot of them had like almost like a checker plate bumper, a step up. No reverse lights. He's missing the little panels that go in here. There should be little panels that go in here. I actually have those for my truck. Where they are, I don't know, but they are here. I know they're here 100%. But is that not a pretty little truck or what? That's just absolutely gorgeous. Take another look on the inside. And the underneath is as clean as this outside you're seeing. Nice upholstered seat. Just nicely painted, all blue. All blue. GM's a little different. Chevy had no hump in the dash and different gauges and stuff. Chevy's a little more, I don't know. People always say Chevy was a little fancier model because it offered more chrome. But I like the GMCs. I like them all. I like anything old. Anything. Right? Mike's working away on this little T-bucket. See, he's added some pieces on for the box to make it look just like it's, look at that, make it look just like it's meant to be right in there. Just, this is all homemade, everything. Like, it's all original 27T stuff, but it's all just, you know, you remember if you go back in lots of videos, we extended this all. That was from a 4-door, that was from a 2-door. Everything's just extended and made. This gentleman's a little taller, a little bigger, so he wanted room. You know, he's gonna have fun with this. You know, Mike's put some tabs on there, and this guy's putting a cover over so you won't see him. Gas tank's bolted in, battery goes there. He's going to put a nice wooden cover over it. You want to unbolt the box, a couple of bolts, and away you go. You unbolt the box. Neat little project. Pretty soon Sean will be getting it. Doing a little rough-in bodywork, nothing too fancy, and shooting it back to satin black. You remember years ago I built this 67 Mustang. Gentleman brought it in today. Having a little problem with the window. So I don't know, it's got a new window regulator in there, but I got in there, took the door panel off and looked inside it, and the bloody window regulator will not roll up all the way. It stays around an inch down from the top. I guess it's just that cheap Taiwan stuff because it just refuses to go up. So while it was here, he had me, I don't know if you can see it, but he had me dynamite the doors and just check over the car. You know, reverse light switch wasn't working right. I checked all the oils, fluids, tightened the wheel lugs, gave it a grease job, made sure everything was good. This little piece of, this little scoopy thing here was a bit loose, tighten that up. The typical stuff. When you do a new build and you put them on the road, stuff loosens off. It's like no different than when you go get new wheels and tires put on your car. What do they tell you? They tell you after 100K, retorque them, right? And it's like a new build on a car. You always got to retighten stuff. Stuff just comes loose. It's new parts. It's just what happens. It is what happens. Parts for the Mercedes. These parts here, doors, hood, trunk, they've all been wet sanded and polished. And they are back from the polisher. So I don't know if you can see me over there. See me waving away at you guys in that trunk. Kind of shade in here. This is one of the harder colors too to wet sand and polish because, you know, like black is like, you know, black is black, and then you got, you know, like, you got this color. But I think it's pretty good. You can see if I zoom in here, maybe that'll make it worse. Look at that. You can see my building all in the background. See my tractor? You see the Mustang? Like, there you go. I think my guy did a pretty damn good job. So he's got the car right now. Should have the car done by Friday. So it'll be back home Friday or Monday. And then this 80 Chev pickup, we've been working away on this. This was just a throw it together junk truck, the guy said. Wasn't too fussy. And now he decided, let's paint this truck. He just wants to quickly sand it, bondo it, straighten it up, and repaint it white. So nothing fancy. So that's okay, whatever. That's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. It's all good. Like I say, it's not the way to do it properly. You don't usually bondo stuff up. But it's his money. If he can't afford to do, you know, the welding in that, that's okay. The Cadillacs and final primer. Sean's in here priming a bunch of parts for the 80 that I just showed you, and for a 76 pickup we got here. Take a look here. There he is. He's going to town. Oh, closest. So these doors are for a different truck along with the hood. They're for a 76, which I'll go show you. And the fenders for the 80. The fenders for the 80. Doors are for the 76 Chev pickup that we're doing. And the hood. Pretty stinky. I need out. Shouldn't be in here without a mask. Oh. Very good. Oh. Picked up another door for my 55 gasser. I got myself a nice mint door, so I'm happy over that. An original door. Had to do a little patch in the corner, weld the patch in there. And Sean was looking at it and he pointed out to me, he says, Rick, feel this. So I felt him. All doors on all cars, you want to feel them, run your hand across there. When I'm running my hand across here, all of a sudden, I feel a raise up in here. Now it looks solid underneath, it looks solid here. Because we stripped it, the bare metal, then we just put some primer on it. But that raise up, you know what that raise up is in the corner? When I'm going to cut this out, the outside, and take that back, that's going to be all rust sitting under there. So it's not rusted through now, and lucky he pointed it out, because if we would have just smoothed that over with a little filler and got it straight, probably in a couple of years that bugger there would be bubbling. So we're going to cut that out. But I'm happy, I got two of these doors. That's, and it took a patch there, and it needs a patch there. That's like all I had to do. All I had to do. And there you can see there's like a little bit of a denty thing there, but the door itself is, knock on wood, solid as rock. And the bottom side, the bottom side of it is like spotless. I picked up two doors for $350. I think that's a steal. The other door is sitting right over there, and I don't need the other door because I've already got that door there. But that door's handy for a spare. It's always handy to have a spare, or maybe because that price was so good, $350, I sell that door for like $250. Then I'm into the door for $100, and that sounds pretty fair. Because I mean, a good two-door post door for $250, I think that's reasonable to ask $250. So here's the Caddy, all in final primer. That's all the guide coat you see on there. So I'm going to start on that. Now these are the fenders for that 76 Chev pickup that I'm talking to you about, which we'll go look at that. We'll go look at that now because there's so much on the go here, which you can probably, and there's the rear fenders for, because it's a step side, and where are the box sides? Oh my god, I don't even know. Where are the box sides? I don't know. They're here somewhere. Doesn't matter. Chrysler. Chrysler is going to get the exhaust all taken care of tomorrow. Then all that's left on the Chrysler is the wiring and figure out some door glass. And I don't know about the hood hinge. I can't fix it and I can't find one. I've been on eBay. I've been looking everywhere. So anyone out there, if you got a 49 Chrysler or whatever, Plymouth, all the same, get hold of me. If you got a passenger side hood hinge, I need one. I'll let the customer know. So here's the, this is the frame. This frame is for that cab. This frame is for my 55 gasser I'm building. Even though it's on a frame, I've got another frame. This pipe is for the Chrysler, for exhaust. So this is the truck cab, which I can tell already it's bubbling, so it's going to need cab corners. I can tell right now by just feeling that, that's Bondo. I can tell by just looking at that, that's not original by the height of it. I can tell someone's already been in here and fuckered with it. I can see right here they've welded over. So I can tell you right now, just like every other typical truck, we're going to be putting in complete cab floors, body supports, inner and outer rockers, and cab corners. I can tell you that right now by just looking at that. I can just tell. So let's, I mean, look at it. I can see the rust. I can see it happening. This guy said it was a good cab. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at this side. Yeah, it's been fuckered with. And I'll tell you what they've done here. By the way this is rolled in, that's too nice for somebody to do it at home. So this is a floor pan they bought, and they cut it, and they just overlapped it over the floor. Yep. But that's okay. I do not mind the work. But what it should do is have this cab all blasted is what should happen. Just makes life easier. Now, you don't have to necessarily blast it. You can just strip it down and strip it down yourself. You can do that. But blasting it would be better. But we will see what the customer says. Because some customers, I say, do you want to blast it? And they freak out. So now, y'all heard that I was building the bar. So let's just take you in the bar, right? Y'all want to see it, don't you? You don't want to see it? Compared to me here, you can't see it. Give me a fucking hell yeah if you want to see it. Here we go. So, this is a removable fence. It's in cement blocks. And the reason is I want to take these pieces out because in the fall my Model A is going to go in there. Right now my Model A is in the carport because I take it out once in a while, here and there. Not very far, probably got 75 miles on it now. So I built myself, or I'm building myself, a little outdoor patio now. Because it just never ends with me. It never bloody ends. Got myself a nice cooler here. Put some beers in there. Fill up with ice, put some beer in there. Alright, picked up this little, I don't know what the hell you want to call it. It's like an old whiskey barrel, but I'm going to put a top on there. That'll sit here. Put a couple stools around it. I'm going to cement all this in, but not till next year. Not going to do it this year. But anyway, let's check out the bar. If you want to check out the bar. Now, you all know I re-cleaned and revamped in here. This is my best room, my favorite room, because I'm in the 50s. But you can see, sorry we're drinking, so let's go in here and see what we're drinking over. Alright guys, now I am changing the lighting in here. I don't like the lighting, but I wanted this nothing to do with cars, except for the odd license plate. All these lights work. Everything works. I wanted it to be like you walk into an old saloon or an old tavern and there's just different shit on the walls that people have given you over the years. And old shit. I want it to be old school. I don't want someone giving me like a brand new Budweiser sign. If they do, I appreciate it, but I don't want to put it in here. So I got some old whiskey barrels set up, put a piece of glass on top, put some old Canadian dollars, old record album from Whalen, old measuring stick that says Old Hickory, bourbon. Hell yeah. Alright. Jesse James, wanted, dead or alive. Gentlemen. All the skulls are real. Skulls are real. We got that's a black bear right there. And that's like a, not a muskrat, I forget, like a mink or something like that, real. Alright. Here's my rocking chair. Got to sit in my rocker while I'm watching TV. That's right, we got TV. Got some old bottles up there. Goat skull, the old velvet pictures, washboards. Piranha, real piranha. You can see that. Another skull head there, another fur around it. Hank's old bone box back in the day when Hank was young. water bottle. Strap them on the front of your old radiator. Maybe put it on your horse. Horse collar, tractor seat. Look at that, deer. Cow skull. Good friend of mine, Terry, gave me that Schlitz sign. See, it's old school, suits here. Again, another whiskey barrel. All the old matches. I put the old matches on there. A couple nudies. You gotta have some nudies, some old money. This here little holster thing that you wear around like a tie around your neck. I forget what they call it now. My grandpa gave me that when I was 10 years old. I've just had it tucked away in my drawer, and I'm happy to finally be able to display it and do something with it. So thanks, Gramps. That means a lot. Phone. So if you drink too much, you just call. You remember my dog Hank? We just call Hanky's Taxi, and he'll come get you. Or so you hope. Here we go. We got a little Spanish fly happening here. In case you think you're going to get on with the ladies. We got a pussy stretcher. Whoops, sorry for all you women out there. I'm only reading what it says. Don't know what to tell you. Alright. We got the bar itself. 3 stools all the way around. Got a margarita mixer. We got wine. We got rum. Now somewhere here we are missing it, but it was up here. I think it all got drank. Probably by my Papa Coco. It was Jimmy Dean. It's gone. But anyway, yeah. Bar. Says right on there. First class bar. Look at this. Old advertising. Outlaw TV sales. Now watch this. Ooh, I tell you, I'd buy a TV off of them any day of the week. Okay, let's move on. Some more skulls or horns. I don't know what they're from, but whatever. Tons of bottle openers. Everybody's giving me bottle openers. Got so many bottle openers, I don't know what to do with it. Fridge, cupboards, you name it, we got it. Glasses for shooting. Wreck Beach, some naked bums. Yeehaw! The Hamptons gave us some Japanese money. Coco! Coco is a real good friend of mine, known him forever. He's like a dad to me. He's not my dad, but he's like a dad. He means the world to me, that man. Oh, what else we got happening? What else have we got we can show you guys? Like I say, we got our stools around here. And this, I made this wide enough so the Model A can go in here, and there's like 1.5 feet when the Model A's in here. So in the winter, it comes right up in here. So that's all good. We got the Smokin' Donkey. And these boxes are all full, and believe it or not, this shit works. Most of the stuff I got in here does work. You know? So over here, a couple bar seats there too. AM, FM radio cassette player, it works. Saw blade, you know, traps. Pheasant. Took me a long time to hunt that bugger, but I got him. I'm just messing with you. Another washboard. Our cool lights right here again. Can't really tell, but they light up all different colors. Woohoo, woohoo. Got one in that corner. Got one over in the far corner over there. So when I'm talking about lights are coming down, these fluorescent lights, I should have never put them in. They're coming down. I'm hanging those antler chandeliers up there. That's what's going there. Electric fireplace does throw heat, does work. Will I use it? It's one of those things, if I'm having people over, I might turn it on for that. But other than that, it's too expensive to run that shit. Alright, again, another table to sit. More stuff to put out. I keep grabbing little shit all over the times. You know, times, places, whatever I'm saying here. Dad's root beer, some shot glasses. These are old pictures of Chilliwack down on Five Corners. There's the old Paramount Theater. These are the old days when Chilliwack was actually good. Don't get me wrong. Chilliwack is a beautiful, lovely place to live in. Country, beautiful mountains, farmland, everything you want, lakes. But like every other place, it started out small. Now everyone from the big cities moving out here. When you get more people, you get more crime. But luckily for me, I'm out in the farmland. I'm 15 minutes away from town, so I don't see any of that shit. But when I go downtown, I tell you, some of these people that are down there, I don't know. So pretty cool. This Coca-Cola sign was in my wife's dad's bar for as long as she can remember. Well, my wife ain't that old, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no minors. No miners. That came from a friend of mine, Brad, came out of a hotel. He gave me the brass bar. I can go down in front of the bar. I haven't put that up yet. He gave me this beam. I think he said it was like 90-year-old wood or something. He gave me that to put this beam in. Thought it was very cool. Very, very cool. So I don't know what y'all think of it. But like I said, I'm not putting car-related stuff in here. But I do put kitschy stuff in here, if that's the word. Kitschy or cool. I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I have no idea. Now the one thing we made a mistake on, and we built this, I built this to be for like my car, and I thought we'd just have some beers in here in my car. I didn't think I was going to build a bar. So if I known I was going to build a bar, it was already too late. We would have ran the plumbing back there and put the sink behind the bar. Because we got a sink over here. So you go from the bar to the sink. But whatever, it don't matter. Whiskey barrel around the sink. What else would you have? Alright, and we got with some pictures here. There we go. That's me when I had a beard, right there. And then that's me scrubbing up. That's me scrubbing up when I had a beard and long hair. Those were the days. And then there's Jess right there, topless. And I saw her topless while I was scrubbing up over here, and she was scrubbing up over there. So then all of a sudden we decided, why not just scrub up together? Anyway, oh boy. So yeah, I don't know. That's it, guys. Like I say, then we come back into here. Let's see, I've shown you this 100 times over. I keep adding stuff all the time. Like I added these little OK Tire thermometers. I added one there, one there. It's just shit. I go to garage sales. That's what I do on Saturdays. I go to garage sales. And I find all this stuff that people just don't want. So anyway, that's this room. So that room over there is when you want to have a drink at the country western bar, and this room is when you want another TV over there. You want to watch 50s videos and hot rods and be in the hot rod room, and we still have beer here too. We have it all. So I guess life is going pretty good then, I suppose. But it is what it is. I'm always doing something. I'm always building something. I'm always up to something. I got ideas in my head all the time. You wait. You just wait till you see what's going on out in my field right now. Well, it's not going, anyway, it's not going on now, but you just wait. Something's going to change. Hey, it's always good time at old time. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more if I feel like it. But it's summertime, and I've been slacking on the videos. What can I say?